Alrighty, crew. I'm doing 10 Cloverfield Lane. I know, not NFL news. There's really no NFL news right now, but 10 Cloverfield Lane. 10 Cloverfield Lane is about it's the Cloverfield universe. So she gets in a car wreck, wakes up in this weird dude's bunker, and he tells her, "Don't go outside because there's monsters." And and by the end, she does not believe him. She doesn't believe him. She looks outside. There's nothing until some lady comes up to her with like blood, and she's like, "Help me, help me!" And then she's like, "Maybe he's right." And then she finally decides to leave after killing him and leaving, and the one guy that's with her dies. She goes outside and figures out, nope, there's aliens outside. There's aliens outside, and the Cloverfield monster is out there, and the guy was right, and it's just like, oh, he was right. You should have listened and stayed in that bunker. Now, what I would have done is I would have been like, oh, the guy's right. Okay, I'm gonna go back down and just live the rest of my days in this bunker. Even if the guy has like a half burnt face, I'd be like, I'm staying down there. Thank you. Instead of dealing with aliens that try to eat me or aliens that are hovering above a ship. And it's just like, well, the guy was right. You should have listened. And you should have just stayed where you were. And instead of thinking that the guy was crazy, even though he kind of looked like he was crazy and everything else. I mean, I get it. I would have done the same thing. But, I mean, next time if it happens, it'd be like, oh, yeah, I agree. I'll stay with you. And then, like, if it turns out he actually is crazy, I'd be like, oh. Now, this movie stars John Goodman, who's really good in this role, and the same girl from Final Destination 3, who's been in a lot. She's been in a lot of movies. And I don't know who the other guy is, but I know it's John Goodman and the girl from Final Destination 3. And this movie, I would say it's a 10 out of 10. I mean, most of you might not think that if you don't like those kinds of movies. It's a really suspensive movie. It's a movie that you'd be like, is this a good movie when you first start out watching it? And then, yeah, it is. But I like it. I mean, I haven't said a bad thing about this movie. Go watch it. Everything about it is good. There's a lot I can say about this movie. I mean, I love the fact that J.J. Abrams produced it. I love the fact that it's in the MonsterVerse, in their MonsterVerse, and then the Cloverfield Paradox movie came out. I didn't like that movie, but let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this movie down below. All right, guys, see you later.